Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go away to the BKC with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great for all times, but never spend a day in the rain in the front line. Stop playing on my phone line.
Ah! Oh shit! I almost fell.
Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet.
Who you playing? Wrong? When your league advance, K-Will?
PA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Tomorrow night? Oh, we gotta play them tonight. I mean, where bro at? I'm in the game now.
Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Takes it at the 7. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
To get sunshine. I'm in the game now.
On the game's first play, second down.
Ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Oh, yeah.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
The score, Falcons 7, Cowboys 0. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
I just beat his ass, K-Will.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of
no gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On first down, Ryan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Yeah, they figured they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front.
The kick is good.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They should have juiced him up a little more in this game. He had a hell of a playoff run.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
They'll take over.
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Yeah, not a whole lot there. He does get a couple.
There you go.
From the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Here's Smith. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position.
I think Micah 0-2 in slime.
Going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. On second down now, it's Elliott, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 17-0 our score after one. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up. Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. On first down, Elliott. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Deion Jones. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That shit crazy.
Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Falcons 17. Cowboys 7.
Going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later. On the handoff, it's Gurley. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. They go play action with Ryan. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And down right around the 37. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. CD, you remember John Elway?
Oh, boy. How could I forget John Elway and how many NFL defenses? So glad he's no longer throwing the ball around.
Well, Elway threw for 51,475 yards, and we just saw him go past that number for career passing yards.
That means his career now as memorable as John Elway's, and that's a pretty significant accomplishment.
Man, what an accomplishment it is. Congratulations. And he's still doing it at a high level. A first down carry for Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Leighton Vander
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Not a
A
Caparoni.
reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Sterling Hoffrichter.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again to Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
At the 25-yard line.
Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket,
all right.
he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Against LeBron? You talking about beating LeBron in Game 7?
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
What you know, bro? Tell me what you
special
know.
teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Play action. Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's second down and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, Julio is crazy on this bitch.
Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown.
Julio Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Tell him to take the safety.
Second and 15. Final play of the half. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll find a rookie from Oklahoma, C.D. Lamb. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
C.D. Lamb was my favorite receiver in this year's draft, and it's still hard for me to believe that he lasted till the 17th pick of the first round. No one took him before that, and Dallas, surprisingly, finds him available, takes him, and you see why. Great hands, great route running. This guy is Mr. Excitement.
To the air again, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Ezekiel Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the rookie, A.J. Terrell. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And they work this field across the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
32.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time, like that. Ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That's complete to Smith. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. From the 24, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first.
Y'all duty game sounds so lit right now, bro.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over here at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On second down, Prescott again. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Number 20.
He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a three-score game, though, fourth quarter. Following the interception.
Y'all do the game sounding lit as fuck.
Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12.
How many kills y'all just had?
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
You should do okay, Will.
On second and 7, Ryan. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Well,
they're not making it easy on themselves.
How many y'all got? 3 or 4?
2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Y'all don't even tell me about it,
in
bro.
the game. And instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now.
Fuck what I delete my duty for, Bucks.
Any fantasy team that has this defense.
And I said I deleted my duty books. Yo, and I told you I deleted it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
You capped out, Books.
And he was hit as he threw it there. And
You just threw one of the things back. That's why you swerving, bro.
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it.
I think we played once.
Feels like a lost cause.
Y'all in the lobby?
On first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm about to say, it don't even let me join y'all niggas.
Prescott. And now here is another interception.
How much y'all get him for? How much y'all get him for now?
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
For a brand new one?
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6
Yeah.
interceptions.
Nah, they
in these
7 down
last 2
here
weeks
for brand new.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense?
You might as well.
Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing
Yo,
him
why
things
don't you
different
just
than what
make
he
some your
expected?
own now,
For the 2nd
Darden?
week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color.
Why don't you just make one on your own?
The reason is you better figure it out.
An AR.
Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be
You already did it?
tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nah, I'm talking. Nah. Keep that. Build your own.
Decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives.
Yeah, like order the piece,
Though,
the parts and
not a lot
shit.
going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
You know I'm off your head, or you got the paper, the picture?
So it's
Yeah, I do
Falcon
too.
football as we
Yeah, I do
welcome you
too.
back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out
The
of
one
here
on the
with a
far
victory.
side of the map
This will be
don't
a
work.
short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brandon, all things considered, they have
Like
to
the
feel
one over
pretty
there by
good about
Corey?
getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
Part. Cause there's different woods. Yeah.
On 3rd down, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
We'll go get.
They're able to convert
We'll
on
get
3rd
killed
down,
by
and
them
that
real
sets
quick.
up a 1st and
We'll
goal.
get killed real quick. So I don't
Clear
have to come
running
in.
situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
That nigga
And the
sounds
hole
straight from
closes
Chicago.
quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, that nigga sounds straight from Chicago, yo.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.